Hi and welcome to Woohoo Wednesday. I am Rachael Thompson Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Sacred Oracle online program. If you have felt that intuitive nudge to choose card number 2, then this is your divine soulful message. You have got the card of moon cycles. The message that comes through is that the full moon is about being able to access aspects of yourself that you've been denying. It's time to face them. So the message that is also aligned with that is about being able to understand that we have just come through a full moon not long ago, and we are still in the point of Mercury retrograde. So you're needing to be able to consider what is still lingering within you that is wanting to be cleared. Think about those repetitive thoughts, those ideas or suggestions, or even your own internal dialogue, and look back over and see if there is anything that's sitting within there that you just sort of feel like that's so old and outdated. Why is it that I keep being this way with my own self? That will give you a really great indication of some of the things that are wanting to be released so that there could be a gorgeous moment of rebirthing. The other message that comes through is decluttering. Is your wardrobe chock-a-block? Is your linen cupboard a mess? Is your shoes like all over the place? This is a really important time. As we know, as humans, we feel like we are designed to attain more and more and more and more. And that's awesome, don't get me wrong. They're beautiful moments, like when you feel like you've achieved something or you want to buy yourself something. It's wonderful, but then we find that we get to a point where we feel suffocated by our own environment because we have too much stuff. And that is also, the more stuff that we feel suffocated by is also an indication of the internal thoughts and processes that is also needing to be decluttered. So have a look around your place, and if you've been feeling that nudge towards clearing all of your stuff, this is the perfect time. Work through room by room by room as a way to be able to move through rather than trying to take on everything at one time. What that does is it's also about expanding into opening space. That doesn't necessarily need to be filled, because it is beautiful to just have available space where there is a nothingness. Now, the other message that came through with this card is around letting go of toxic relationships. It is, I think it's something that we all learn, it's what they call that wealth of wisdom. We always find that sometimes we can have that particular relationship that we make excuses and justifications for, but really when you have to step back and have a look at it, it's a really toxic relationship and it doesn't bring out the best in you. This is a moment in time where your soul is asking you to really consider about letting it go, dissolving the energetic cords between yourself and that person, and making a decision that you are worthy and deserving of more. So that could also be a part of what is wanting to be cleared within you. Clearing away thinking that when we have toxic relationships, we set very low standards. When you decide to just surrender and let that go, there is this automatic elevation that takes you up to a new plateau, because you decide, well, you know what, I actually deserve to be treated so much better than what I am when I'm in this relationship. Now, the relationship doesn't always necessarily mean partnership, marriage, so forth. It could be friendships, it could be someone in a family member, it could be a toxic relationship in your work environment. It's something to be able to consider and have a look around. Also considering if there is a toxic relationship that you're having with yourself, if you have been operating from too much of the masculine and that you push, shove, forcing and being really what I would call unhealthy in your approach to motivate and inspire yourself, because it's just not working, because you're operating from the masculine rather than the feminine flow. So I hope that this gives you a great deal of insight and some little aha moments for you. But I also want to share about this amazing program that I have starting. You'll find all of the information below, which is called Protect Your Energy. Now, this couldn't be any more paramount given the messages that came through, especially around toxic relationships, clearing old stuff and decluttering. Learning how to protect your energy is one of the most invaluable things that you could ever learn. We're taught tiny little aspects of it, but it's so important at this time while there's so much going on in the world to be able to understand the significance of being able to protect your energy. If this is something that really resonates with you, please feel free to click the link below and check out when this program begins. Otherwise, much love to you. Take care and have a fabulous day. And if you are in Australia, I do wish you an amazing Australia Day celebration. See ya.